have with us today one of the premier players of the game, folks. You know those times when you and your buddies get squad wiped by a single dude in quads? We got the guy dropping the smackdown. We have the king of the M4, the expert marksman with the SPR. And for a little context, here's some of the juicy Warzone stats from this guy. This cat has over 1,170 BR wins, over 32,000 kills, and bolsters a 2.8 KD. Is that good? I think that's pretty good. He leads by example and is somebody you can only dream of having in your squad. The man who always has a plan. The M4 class and assassin. The killer. The thriller. Mr. Specter 502. Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Yeah, that's best intro I could ever imagine. Thank you for that. That's so great.
You're welcome. It's easy.
No, 100%, man. Thank you. I mean, on behalf of both of us, we know you have a busy schedule, and we really do appreciate you taking the time out to come and talk with us. We're excited. Very, very excited about this interview.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. More than welcome. More than welcome. I'm glad to have you here, man. So there's been a theme with most of our guests. A lot of our guests we've met on Battlefield 5, and that's the case with you as well. And so is Battlefield 5 kind of where your BR playing career started?
Yeah, Battle Royale for sure. I was playing Battlefield 1 originally, and I played Battlefield kind of throughout its time since it's been around. Yep. But yeah, the Battle Royale I didn't know was actually going to be on Battlefield until it was actually dropped. Like I was playing Battlefield, didn't even realize Firestorm was on there. And once that dropped, I played that and got addicted pretty much right from there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a common theme. Honestly, we hear that from a lot of people that we talk to. Me personally, I didn't know what a BR was, honestly, and then I was playing Battlefield 5 at the time, and one day there was Firestorm in the menus. I was like, "What the heck is this?"
Well, that's what I'd heard of. I've heard of PUBG, and I'd seen footage of that, but I don't think it was on console at that point, and I didn't have it on PC, or I didn't have a PC at the time. So, yeah, I didn't really think about the Battle Royale too much, but I kind of kept that in my mind. And then, yeah, when Battlefield came around, that was an ability and way to take it kind of to the next level rather than the spawn and die-ness of Conquest. Even though Conquest is great, I do love it.
Sure.
Yeah, there's something about, especially on Firestorm, because you only had the one life. Something that got me about that. I don't know, that you get just that one life.
Absolutely.
Yep.
No,
Absolutely.
I mean, I remember from when we were playing, when I first started it. I hated it. I'm like, what? This is the dumbest shit ever. Just get me back to Conquest. Then I got that first dub. And I was like, oh, shit.
Exactly.
Never mind. Hold up.
It's a drug.
Yep.
You need
Your
it.
drug is right.
Well, and the solos are nice, but yeah, the teamwork ones, those are, I feel like those ones are the best. When everyone kind of comes together and gets to experience that together, I think that's a lot of fun.
No, it is. And I think that is the big key behind playing Battle Royales when you're playing with that squad. And somebody's calling out, somebody's leading, you're shooting everybody, and it gets hectic, and and everybody has to work together, everybody has to come together to make it happen. And to me, that's the number one thing with the Battle Royale, and I'm addicted. I truly am. I just wish I was a little better at it.
I feel you there.
Oh, sure.
Right.
I'm just being
I've
modest.
played with you before. Yeah, modesty suits you well, but it's not true.
I don't know. That's what I've realized too. That's what I loved about your interview with Outlaw, when you guys are talking about the lobbies that he was in, and that's something that I was realizing today, especially too with the different solo ones. It's like you can't catch a break in the solo games. Everyone you're going against is like the top level.
Absolutely.
And
you got Nick
nice,
Merckx and Huskers
stressful.
running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's you playing in your guys' lobbies on the Warzone. We'll get to this a little later, but I've had the opportunity to do it a few times. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I held my own, I've gotten 8 kills in one of those before. I felt pretty good about myself, but it's nothing but sweat, And as soon as you're done with one fight, you're in another. As soon as you're done with
Nope.
one, here they all come again. You're like, what, can I breathe? Can I
Lucky
breathe?
Yeah, everybody wants a piece.
Yep. Exactly.
They want all the smoke and then some.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Absolutely. So now Steele and I we're huge Battlefield homers. Battlefield to me is probably the absolute best game I've ever played. Battlefield 4, I've said it time and time again. Best game.
I feel you there.
Done.
Yep.
I wish they would have just gave Battlefield 4 with new maps on Battlefield 1, even though I thought Battlefield 1 was awesome, but that's how good Battlefield 4 was. Are you planning on jumping on Battlefield when it comes out? Are you excited?
Oh, very excited. Very excited. Obviously nervous, understandably, I would say. But yeah, I feel like with them actually dedicating themselves and with all the studios they have on it and everything, I just feel like they have to make it good to compete with Warzone. So that's where I'm not really nervous about it in that sense. But yeah, very excited for especially modern warfare, like modern warfare in the battlefield again. And then just if they bring back a battle royale, having modern weapons with destruction and all of that stuff, that's what I feel like is missing from Warzone is I can't blow your house up if you're sitting in it.
Yeah,
absolutely. And you hit it on to one of the other questions that I was going to ask you. You touched on it, was what does Battlefield have to do to compete with Warzone? I mean, because right now Warzone's huge and it's taken it over. What do you think Battlefield has to do?
I definitely keep up with the live service and care about the live service and constantly be updating it, because obviously Warzone and Call of Duty, they're doing a good job of constantly keeping the game fresh and updated. So yeah, I feel like if they do that, then they should be good, and as long as they keep the content fresh and relevant, I guess, because I don't know, the longer that they, just with Firestorm, the way that worked out, I don't know. It seemed like they got into it and then dipped their toes. They didn't commit fully. But if they commit fully to this, they actually keep up with the live service. I think that the community surrounding it will support it very naturally.
Yep.
No, Steele and I were even just talking about this earlier when we were going over our interview questions with you. And they have to, they can't shit the bed on fixing, number one, content. Number two, shit in the bed on glitches. I mean, remember the one, and we've talked about this a million times on our show, but Steele's biggest one is when they could jump in the damn, the what was that? Where they could jump through the wall.
Get into the map through the pregame. Yeah. And you could get a heavy armor and you could I remember that. Guns. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like a
full land, all the safes were open.
Yeah.
Yep.
and the
remember the looting glitch?
Oh, jeez.
All the plates would be at the bottom.
Everything stacked, yep.
Yeah, you got to drop all your shit in a corner and then come back and pick everything up and then drop all that and then pick all your shit up.
And what inevitably happened every time you went to get the plates?
You would get waxed.
They were there because you could hear the third party. You could hear the shot, and here comes the third party. And this guy right here and his crew is the number one third party group in the whole damn.
So you got a green Gewehr 43 in your hands
because
you just
had it all the time.
Man.
Oh, bro. Yeah, it was crazy.
And then they had the teamers and solos. They still have them there. But,
do they? I haven't fired it up in probably.
From what I've seen. Okay. I can't say from experience, but
Yeah, we got into that a bit with Rage, the teaming police.
Oh yeah, that was a good time watching that.
Yeah, we talked a bit about that on last week's episode. It was a riot.
Rage had a great time on Firestorm, that's for sure.
He did. He certainly did, and he kind of incorporates that same kind of mantra in Warzone, but not to that level, but
100%.
Yeah. But so moving on to your particular stream and your channel and all that good stuff, what inspired you to start streaming?
Well, first, when I was playing Battlefield 1, I remember trying, just because I remember feeling I'm decent at the game, maybe I'll stream and someone would watch. And I just remember turning it on from the game, and then the one person watching was myself, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll do this again. And then, once Firestorm came around and I was playing Firestorm for a while, I noticed that other people were starting to stream that as well, and they were people were paying attention to it and watching it. So I figured, well, I myself feel like I'm decent at the game, and people might want to watch me play, especially in solos, because that's what I felt like I played the most and had good strategies for. So more or less was just to stream solos, and if people enjoyed my gameplay, they could watch it. But it wasn't anything too serious at the beginning for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah. How long have you been streaming?
Let's see. Well, what was it? Firestorm came out March 2019, right? Something like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So somewhere around there, March, April 2019, I think.
Okay. Damn! In two short years, you've grown quickly, and I think that Seal and I were talking about. First off, where can people find you to watch your stream?
If you search Specter 502nd PIR or just Specter 502 on YouTube, you should be able to find me. But yeah, my link is it's youtube.com/Specter 502.
All right.
Yep.
And then what days and time do you stream? Do you have a set schedule?
Yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 6:30 is my main streaming schedule, and then Tuesday and Thursday, sometimes Saturdays, I upload a video. Usually like a 10-minute video, something like that, of one of the games.
Nice. That's awesome. All Eastern Standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, one of the things, and this is what I feel has grown your channel. Number one, first, you're just a badass. Plain and simple, you're just a badass.
I appreciate that.
Number two is you are so interactive with your chat. I've started watching your stream. I get in there, I'll throw up a comment, and it's like bam, 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 and you do that with everybody. How do you? Because you're intensely focused as you watch in your game. I see. I mean, you're just like laser
dialed in.
Shit, and but you're able to interact with your audience so well. How do you do that?
Honestly, well, one was from Cal, SoCal. Yeah, a lot of him interacting with his chat and him not having really a problem with interacting with his chat and just talking with them whenever he is able to, kind of, but not doing it in the middle of fights, obviously. So more or less him setting an example with that to some degree, and then understanding that every person that's coming in, if they're coming in and they're commenting right away, and then I don't really respond within, a minute or a few minutes, they might just walk right back out, or they might just shut the stream right off. Which is understandable. I can completely understand that. So that's where obviously I won't comment or anything when I'm again in the middle of fighting or for actively trying to figure something out. But yeah, if I get some downtime or anything, I'm trying to interact with the stream because they're spending their time to sit there and watch me play. So if they're gonna do that, then that's the least I could do.
Oh man, that's
and you do a great job. I mean,
I appreciate that.
As I watch your stream, and I do apologize. It wasn't until about a month ago. I just never really watched anybody. Maybe Cal, just because him and I go back to Battlefield 1. And we used to play quite a bit there. And so I kind of watched him, but as I started watching yours, I was like, man, this guy's just fucking amazing.
I was telling Frollo about this Matt Cordon, and he was like, who's Matt Cordon? Because you changed your name, right?
Oh,
and,
yep.
And I kept referring to you as Matt. And then one day we were watching. I was like, dude, the Specter Cat is just off the chain, man. I was like, that's Matt.
That is. That's exactly how the conversation went. I'm like,
that's so great.
It's like that. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, like Frollo said, we've watched your stream quite a bit, and another thing that kind of stands out to both of us is your ability to communicate so effectively, and the details in the comms. It's almost like military. Like, where did you pick up the ability to do that? Because it's very obvious that you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Well, it's probably like my whole life I planned to join the military. Like that was really my plan. Genuinely my entire life that I can remember as far back. That was my plan. So my whole life I kind of studied combat. I've studied all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. And so having planned to do that, once I never actually went and did that, my brother and friends, a lot of people that I know went and did that. I not went from trying to do that straight into video games or anything, but I realized with Battlefield especially, just because of the realistic nature of it to some degree, you can implement real world tactics into it that will eventually work. And I've realized that with especially Firestorm and then Warzone is that if you can implement like just the simple call outs of the direction, what they're shooting, and how far away they are, something like that is like a regular military call out, but in a game it works just the same, you know. And it's just how accurately and how fast can you provide information that is useful.
And you do it.
You do it flawlessly.
Probably the best that I've played with so far. When we played maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I was with you on CalStream, and I'm hearing your calls out, and all of a sudden, bam, 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 and they're exactly right where you said, and I'm just like, the fuck this guy doing?
Yeah, you can paint a picture in someone's head like a Picasso of exactly where they are and what they're doing, and it's so helpful.
I got 2 kills or 3 kills actually off of your call outs in one game. I got 3 kills just because you called them out exactly where they were, and I'm just like,
I love to hear that.
It's like a primary system basketball, man. Like,
well, that honestly, it's also, I would say, learned from inaccurate call outs and knowing if someone's calling something out inaccurately, what that feels like also, to where they're like, oh, they're on me, but they're 50 meters away. They're not actually on them in the sense of like they're 5 meters away. And there's just different things like that to where also where I've inaccurately called something out, they look that way, and it's like if I wouldn't have said that, they wouldn't have looked that way, and they wouldn't have died. So it's also
isn't that the worst feeling? I hate that feeling, man. You tell somebody, "Hey, man, he's over here. You need to do this." They do exactly what you say, and then they get waxed. It's like,
absolutely.
Learning through failure. Learning through failure.
Now speaking of military, I obviously had an inclination that you were big into the military, and we found out that you were doing work with the C4 charity. What was that? Tell us about it first off, and what inspired you to pick that charity?
Well, the C4 Foundation it's a charity that was formed after the passing of Charlie Keating IV, sorry. He was a Navy SEAL that was killed in combat operations in Iraq in 2016. And his family set up a foundation in his honor after his passing.
Oh, wow.
And it was more or less, they set it up to provide, they have a C4 ranch that they call it.
I saw that.
And it's a great place out in California.
Awesome.
And I think it's only like an hour and a half away from where they actually train the SEALs there. So it's really close to the SEAL teams, so where they don't have to go far away if they want to go there. And it's more or less set up as like a retreat for SEALs and their families to go like pre, during, and post deployment, so that they can like spend quality time in nature with their families and kind of keep that connection that combat deployments can kind of pull away to some degree, and like being away from your family, all that kind of stuff. So their foundation more or less like facilitates that for those families and those team members. And I found out about his story, I think it was maybe 2-3 months ago, something like that. And his passing, or the anniversary of his passing, was just May 3rd. I wanted to do something special for his passing and just a way to celebrate his life. And just did a charity stream, and we ended up raising like $350 for a stream just within like 8 hours, something like that. So it was really great.
Oh, that's congratulations, and what a great cause, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our military servicemen and women, they hold a very, very special place in my heart, and so good work, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, excellent work, man. It's unbelievable. I actually went on the website and had a little peek at the ranch, and that place looks amazing.
Yep. His whole life story is really, really great, and it was just a lot of similarities, I guess, that I found between my life and his that could have been the path that I would have went down. So it's just a lot of similarities that made me connect, I guess, a little more personally with his story than others.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, should we get to Warzone?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm down with it.
So, with Warzone, most people play Warzone as much as us. Like, they play it every day, right? What brings you back to Warzone day after day after day instead of other games?
I would say the competition. I mean, obviously, like my channel at this point is kind of built around Warzone, so it'd be weird if I just went and jumped to another game.
Sure.
However, I don't want my channel to just be Warzone down the road, especially. But yeah, Battle Royale in general is mainly what's bringing me back. Is that like the competitiveness of the same thing as, I mean, Firestorm is that like you get the one chance kind of thing and see what you can do with it. And yeah, it's pretty much just that kind of bringing me back. Obviously, they keep updating the game, they keep adding new stuff, so that's really great. I'm definitely still looking forward to Battlefield and the next battle royales to come. Definitely excited for those as well.
Oh, for sure. Are you a fan of the slide canceling and the bunny hop thing, or do you like the more straight up?
I like the more straight up stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely like the more straight up point and shoot stuff. Slide canceling, bunny hopping, not for me. I understand it because I played like Black Ops back in the day in the original Call of Duty 4, so I can understand its nature and like its place within Call of Duty. But yeah, that's, I think honestly, if it wasn't for Battle Royale or like Call of Duty introducing that wide open world Battle Royale, then I don't think I would be on Call of Duty probably.
Yeah, fair.
Just because Call of Duty has always been kind of the blocked in 4-square map kind of thing rather than an open world that you can explore and fight about.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true.
100%. All right, so now that we got you with Warzone, and Mike keeps coming back with the battle and the having to win it, I think you watched Full Metal Jacket and took this a little serious because this is my rifle, this is my gun, and you only stick with the M4 every loadout I see. Why does that work for you so well, and why don't you change?
Honestly, I don't have the best answer for that other than that gun has never failed me. Whereas
that's an answer.
I've used other guns and they have failed me, and the M4 is the one that is tried and true. It has never let me down, and yeah, even with the other guns coming around, I've tried the M13. I like that one. I like the Kilo to some degree. There are guns that I do like and I will run if I like pick them up. I do enjoy running them.
Sure.
But yeah, me personally, if I'm going to pick a gun, I'm going to pick the one that I'm most confident with. And that's almost every time going to be that Iron Sight M4 that I have.
Yeah.
So I saw you pick your loadout up once, and every single one of them has an M4 in it.
Yep, it's fully loaded. It's the fully loaded restock. It's the sleight of hand. Oh yeah, all the different versions.
Oh, it's fantastic. He's like, dude, you got to see this. Every loadout has the M4, and I'm like, man, he watched Full Metal Jacket. He took that shit seriously.
Oh yeah.
And so now, what do you run after that? So what's your secondary on your overkill class?
If I'm running, my main one usually is so it's that M4. That's the Iron Sight one, and then it's the SPR is my second loadout or my second gun usually. If I'm running like a more of a faster pace and I'm trying to get more kills, I guess, rather than just play for win, then I might break out the M4 with like a VLK and a longer barrel, and then like an MP5.
Okay, so you will run an SMG. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, but I would say mainly though, yeah, it's almost always going to be that SPR.
You're all American. That's the R700, right? The SPR, I think.
Yep.
They're all friggin' seal guns too.
Yep, exactly.
Every MP5 is too. Yeah, no coincidence there or nothing.
Like that OG Scout Sniper that I got.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, since we've already started on kind of unraveling the player you are with the guns and stuff, let's get into the full package here. You talked about going for wins and going for kills. So would you call yourself more of a kill race player, more of a win player, somewhere in the middle? Is it just pure entertainment? Like, how would you describe yourself as a Warzone player?
I would say it's for the win. It's for the win every time, sure. But I'm also not trying to shy away from fighting necessarily. Like I will look. I won't go out of my way to look for kills, but I also won't shy away from fights. If that, I guess, makes sense.
It does.
But yeah, I'm not out there looking to get a ton of kills. And if I do end up getting a ton of kills, it's usually not on purpose. It's just because of getting put into situations where we kind of have to fight our way out of it. And then, inadvertently ending up with more kills. But yeah, that's most of the time it's not on purpose trying to get a lot of kills.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get that 100%. That's awesome. Well, we're going to jump into a game, have you lead us, and play it out, see how it goes. Hopefully we can keep up with you. But before we do, we were talking just a bit ago about what we're trying to accomplish, helping the average player. What is the best advice you could possibly give to the average player to help them improve at the game?
I would say, well, obviously I agreed with Outlaw with what he was saying with sticking together and comms. Sticking together and comms are great. I would say also to add on is if you play your life as if you're like a physical, not as if you're getting put into the character in the game, but as like if you treat it as that, like you really only get that one life and you're trying to stay alive the whole time, you'll play your life a little bit differently. And it's within the confines of the game also, like Call of Duty, you can do the jumps around the corners and all that kind of stuff. But in the sense of you're a physical character within the game, and every spot you're going to like you're moving cover to cover as if it's a real place that you're in, kind of. Because it can get easy to think that it's like a regular, like it's just a game and you're going like I'm gonna go kill this guy, but really you're a character moving behind that wall and then you're moving up to this spot, and all those little movements do matter. And I just think the main thing that I would say is treat it as if it's like a real character, I guess, in the game, and you are trying to stay alive. I'm just going around in circles around that, but I don't really know what I'm trying to say.
No, I know
this
exactly.
Is amazing.
I mean, basically, it's the Eminem. You got one shot, one opportunity. Treat it like Eminem song, right?
Right. Exactly.
No, 100%. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I think both of those are great. You know, backing up what Outlaw said in combination with, and I've never looked at it that way. I don't know about still. Have you ever looked at it? Yeah. And so,
that's a great analogy.
I mean, what would I do if I was in that situation, right? Mm-hmm. So, well, why don't we go ahead and fire up the game, and we'll get at it, and let's see what we can do.
Sounds good.
All righty. It's just sweaty as hell no matter what we do. I mean...
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Honestly, we might head back to the car dealership. We have that same bar there.
Yeah. This is a much better circle. It shouldn't be as stressful. I mean, it's still a lot of unplayable area, but not as much as the past couple.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I feel like I spent most of the games running.
Get up on that road.
Yeah.
I'm just running for my life every game we play. Get out of there, Jeremy! Get out of there! All right! I truly didn't know a gorilla could run that fast.
I don't see anyone directly with us.
Copy. That's me. Break glass.
Okay, moving to Rusty.
There's the money.
Helicopter. What's he doing? Out, moving out.
Interesting. Sure.
Oh, we got loadout, do we? Yeah.
Mine says I got 8,600 when I opened it up, so that's nice.
Loadout drop inbound.
That's hilarious.
I won't buy second plate. Go for more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Far out. Contract
Flag
line.
down here if we're interested in that.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay.
Hoping it goes this way, but if it doesn't, it's all good.
Okay. Just
Gunfire
loot this
left.
side, then I'll jump over and get it. Unless you guys get to it before I do.
I got a plate on me if you're not full. Here.
There you go.
Yeah, I could use that.
I got contract.
Copy.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
What?
Now they're just being assholes.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, this
They
is
really want us
this
to
is
get
the
into
third
the
time,
mix.
right? This is the third time this has happened that a contract takes us right to the mix. But you know, so
That's
be it.
200 plus meters out.
Right? Let's just get up here for a
Move in
sec.
position.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Get up here, take a look around.
I'm gonna grab a UAV.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're in those lobbies. Everybody else is doing it to us.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I
thing-
noticed about these lobbies. Is
Big time, big
everyone's hunting people. Everyone's kill racing. No one gives a shit about position or anything. Like, oh, we're here in front of us.
I'm coming to
Copy,
get
copy.
you.
Just
We
let the
keep
ready
rotating
jump
right
up.
then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to make it to the building
Gas is
before they
moving.
do,
Yeah.
or before they get to that one.
They're in that like half-built one, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to the roof.
Building.
I got you. Go ahead, Spectre.
Okay.
I see him. They're in the half-built one.
I'm coming to get
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Green mark.
Rainbow's callouts.
He's on top.
Yep.
Go on.
One's down low.
Moving.
Broken. On top.
Copy. One's in that little thing.
A little truck, okay.
Yep.
Last known was tucked in right here.
Mark the target.
Down there.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Nice. Friend's running.
Moving.
They probably don't
On
have
the left.
loadout.
Nope. Not
Yeah.
yet, I don't think.
They realized that we got loadout and they're like, nah.
One thing, hey, I
The,
don't have
the other
any.
one.
Does anybody got any sniper that they can spare?
Yep.
I
Ammo out.
Oh, a scholar and a gentleman.
yeah, I could use it too.
Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. I need to come up with some cool, like, biblical, like Pulp Fiction kind of saying. So when you kill
Right.
somebody, right? Yea, as I walk through the valley of shadow of death. Right? I mean, something funny.
That would be funny.
That would be great.
Ooh, I can proxy these.
Now know my name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
got
you
one
go.
on the stairs and one on there.
Nice.
We do,
Chopper is out here. I can't tell if they're full or not right now.
Scratch that.
Yeah, it looks like they get people.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah,
Do you guys ever
since we're oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you guys ever need a, I'm always gonna have T10
Okay.
when we're out. Yep.
But I was just thinking, since the flag's pretty crappy over there and we only have 30 seconds on it, we're in decent position circle-wise right now, so we
Yeah.
can kind of just wait on that free loadout and new contracts.
yeah, sounds good.
And
Yep.
from here we
And I
have good
do
vantage
have-
point of anyone around us.
Yep, if we get in sweaty, I got that UAV in the pocket.
Nice.
Whoa! Snipe! Crack from the right. Southeast.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're probably on one of those roofs.
Let's see.
Way out there by the helicopter.
What
Mark.
are they even doing up there? Broke one of them.
Broke.
Oh, I see him.
Nice.
Yep.
All the blood.
Damn! I don't. He,
I didn't
he
even
doesn't.
I got
see
you,
his,
I got
I didn't even see his glint.
No.
Well, we know they don't have a precision, or they would have done that already.
Right. Here, let me do it. Let me do this. I'm gonna drop my plates and then I'll go buy it back.
Copy.
They're in heli.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them off. I don't need plates. I've got 5.
Okay.
I just when I'm in a rooftop fight, to me that makes 0 sense to keep putting plates in.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah, those guys don't want anything.
No, they had enough.
Well, I don't. For me, it just doesn't because you got your boys. Obviously, if they have precisions or something, or you feel like they're going to push you, sure. But outside of that,
100%.
I got 2 boxes.
2 boxes.
Okay.
Or do we think they are maybe trained? Are they?
We're going to find out in 2 seconds. Right below us.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Well, they're on us.
UAV entering the AO.
Come on up, boys.
Yep, they're downstairs. He's broken.
I'm with you, Matt.
I went down the stairs. I don't know why I don't hear him anymore. He must have been on dead silence. Interesting. Because, yeah, we just... well, that's the tough part right now. Is if we jump for that loadout, they're just going to get on the roof and try to shoot us. Oh, yeah. They have customs, too.
Copy that.
Copy.
Pull them. I'm going to make sure that they don't try to track down there.
I've got 2 stun grenades if they want to get cheeky.
Yeah, these guys do have customs.
stunned
They
him.
could have a ghost. Nice.
Yep.
They could have a ghosted friend. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm getting sniped. Left, be careful. Left towards hospital. Sniper.
Copy.
Down one and the other one's dead. Nice.
I stuck 2.
One res.
Get together.
Oh,
I gotta play here.
Yep.
Teammates in the gulag.
2v2.
If they survive, they can redeploy. You've got gas moving in.
No, I'm not. I just switched
broken.
guns on accident. Good stuff. Nice. I just switched guns on accident.
Teammate redeploying
Coming
to
back.
the AO.
Did you guys wipe them?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
These guys are good. These guys are good.
Four, watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
100%.
land on them. You guys do your work.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I think it's load out.
I got one down. Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Those guys are good.
Oh, yeah, give him credit.
Good.
Give him credit.
Welcome to the gulag.
I went
If
in
you
to grab a
survive, you
stun
earn
and I
your freedom.
switched guns on
There's a
accident.
fight kicking off. Get ready to fight. You're next.
What?
Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this point.
Dang, he shot me through the wood.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose,
See if I can work some magic here. Nice, fella.
yeah, you kick their ass. Stand by for redeployment.
Now he's gonna want to go buy his boys back, so he's gonna be busy with that. This is all looted. What do you think, Matt? Vehicle?
Yeah.
The heat
They
one is
might-
flying in front of me. Ooh. Oh, it's lit now.
That's probably that team that was shooting at us earlier.
Yeah, I don't want anything. They're banging it out there on the
No,
island. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Give me
Maybe
a-
maybe down here or electronics.
Sure.
Disregard.
Good idea.
Right now, contracts for I need to bring back is kind of tough.
Yep. I gotta get that in my head. Play your life like you're playing real life. Use cover.
Well, not to the crazy extent, but yeah, just in the cover sense and moving throughout the space, kind of.
Yeah. No, it makes a difference. Oh, this is all pick through. Well, maybe this isn't. These doors are closed. No, it's
I got
not.
boxes here.
Oh. Yeah, I got boxes too.
God.
You do your thing, I'll do mine. Oh, nice. I got a cluster out of a box. Ooh, there we go. We got it. Ow.
Nice.
Where can we buy you?
I got a buy right on me.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming.
Perfect.
There's another box on that roof. Don't care. I'll look over your loadout. We'll try and get over there as quick as we can. That makes sense.
I threw a proxy.
You want to just...
I threw a proxy on that loadout, just in case they go to get it. Then we know that somebody's there.
Like it. Perfect. Good work.
I'm gonna go grab this real quick.
Let's see.
I'm away.
I
Oh,
didn't
we
go.
got-
Ooh, I saw somebody to
You
my
did
right.
ghost
I
or
saw
you
somebody
are
right.
ghost?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Over
saw
this
somebody?
direction? Yeah, over that
Find a
direction.
place. Not now.
All right,
I'm gonna
moving
avoid
over
it.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that as best I
Yep.
can.
Yeah, I didn't ghost, Matt. Did you ghost, Frillo?
Negative.
Okay.
If they want some
Contract
smoke,
to
they
get-
can come get
Gas
it.
is closing in. Relocating the
Ooh.
safe zone.
They're gonna be kind of holding down train to some degree.
Would it make sense to do this? Or you just see where it goes?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
no? Yeah? Frillo,
Wondering
if you
what this
can...
car's doing
where-
right now.
Where is that?
Enemy
Is that the
soldier
roof?
incoming.
Jumping in. On me. Got him.
All right, they're unloading. They're unloading.
Okay. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Are they coming from my ass? No.
Going back to my guns then on this roof because they're not up
Copy
here.
that.
Copy.
And then I'll come back.
Oh, in front of me.
Yeah, I'm bailing right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
circle
I'm
all the
bailing.
way around.
Me too. Back towards you. I'm just on parallel side.
Yep. That was a really good team, and I'm okay with taking them, but not 3 against 2.
Not, no, and not from when they're leading the charge.
Yeah. I'm rotating all the way back around Spectre.
All right, sounds good.
I'm getting up a little bit. See if I can provide some cover.
Gas is moving.
Yeah, we might be able to actually go up on that backside of train.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Nice. Yeah, this is all looted
Okay,
over here.
there you go. I'm coming back to you.
Well, actually, I can
We need an armor box or an ammo box or something.
Yeah.
through that.
I mean, I
I'll
got
grab
3
this flag
snipers.
actually because it might bring us closer.
Copy.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
That's actually not bad.
I've got 3 plates. I'll
Oh,
be
no.
certainly dropping you some.
I do as
Spec.
well.
Oh, thank you.
I'll buy you
I got
some.
AR.
Oh yeah,
Here,
you
I'm gonna
can
go.
get some money.
I'm gonna
AR
buy
in
some.
here.
Yeah. Two stacks out on me.
If you need ammo, I can drop you some too.
I'm good on
I
ammo.
can drop an AR.
Oh, I just need a little
Okay.
sniper. Just 1 clip.
Yeah, here you go.
You're a hero.
Moving
I was full.
Okay, and
Here,
then,
there's some plates on the buy.
okay.
And AR out, 150.
I don't need AR. I'm
I'll
210.
hold the rest of it.
Nope.
I'll
Enemy
hold the rest.
UAV overhead.
Alright, we just got UAV'd.
Yep.
You can guarantee you that's that group coming at us.
Yeah. Do we want to just full cap this, or do you want to tip it?
Yeah, we'll full cap it. Just
Copy.
because of where we're waiting, it would be it's pretty far back side circle.
I'm worried about them on top of that. Or
Train
coming.
station?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a cluster strike for panic if we need to move.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Contract complete. Recon intel
Alright.
secured.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, we
public
don't even
train
have to
is
be at
pretty
train.
good.
Yeah.
We didn't want to? Okay, we don't have to.
Well, it's kind of close right now.
Yep.
We can hold that far side.
No, yeah, yeah. This,
Yeah.
what do you? What's your first thought when you see this recon right now?
That this building might be the one that catches final.
Yeah,
That one or
towers?
that one. But yeah,
Never mind.
towers are just really hard to hold. That's the only thing I don't like about them. Towers are really hard to hold.
Yeah, they are.
So what I'm
Yeah,
thinking is we
agreed.
can work our way up right here, and then go to that middle spot, and we can start working down towards that King Bounty team that's up there.
All right, copy. Lead the way.
Dude that killed me in Gulag, he just shot me straight through the wall.
Crazy. Oh, I just saw a tracer
Gas
and
is
a
closing.
buyback in
Get
front
to
of
the
us.
safe zone.
Yep.
Go on from here.
Yep. They're over there. They're on this side.
That's this one.
oh,
they're up here.
IHOP.
They're up in that direction.
Already up here.
Left. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, interesting. Let's see here.
Right here.
Alright, well we're gonna do that. We're just gonna move
Find
it
a-
here.
Not now.
Copy,
We're gonna get
copy,
away from
copy.
you.
I like it.
We're just gonna
Those
get away
are
from
there's
these guys.
tac lasers everywhere, tracers. It looks like the 4th of July over there.
Oh, car coming.
Yeah. Oh shit, he just saw me jump. Most likely.
Solo. Dummy. Shit.
10 meters, Philip. He's peeking you.
Oh, he's sniping me, yep.
Nice shot. One more behind you.
Down him.
I'm plating.
Nice.
Oh, there's still 2 up.
Yeah, full team.
Are we pushing this Spectre?
No.
Okay.
Well, I was just trying to rotate around him.
Yeah, I'm left. Far left. 76 from you. They're on me. 2 of them.
2 of them are broken.
Oh, I don't have. Whoa! What? That wasn't a separate team. They were just separated.
Yeah.
Oh, the vehicle guy was going to pick them up, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned.
Man. Only
Yeah.
got out of a couple jams there. I mean,
Yeah. I
these
mean,
lobbies are hard.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. So
Definitely.
let me get over here. So what we like to do, just if you can give us about 4 minutes of your time, we just like to do a quick little
sure.
breakdown of kind of what you thought, what you saw happen, and kind of go from there. So I'll start it off, I guess. Wow, Spectre, sweaty as shit. Break that down. What was going on?
Yeah. Well, you described it perfectly. Sweaty as shit. Yeah. I don't know any other way to describe it really, other than that's the most common occurrence that I can think of on this game is the level of sweatiness is very consistent, and it's usually, I mean, that's the normal in my mind of every time you're trying to get a loadout or you're about to get guns, someone already has a UAV and already probably has their guns coming for you.
Absolutely.
So,
No.
I was glad that we were able to kind of get ahead of it. A few of those games, able to get our loadout before other people for sure.
And would you say, I watched you and we talked about it in the one game, but would you say that getting your loadout, getting the contracts done are more important? Like the loadout, obviously first, I think that's a given. But we talked about bypassing looting to get the contracts done. Is that what you would say on a normal basis?
Yeah, 100%. Mainly just because of the amount of money that the contract's going to bring is a lot more than just the regular, like the little boxes or the couple stacks of cash you might find along the way. That the contract's guaranteed a certain amount of money, and it's also a multiplier every single contract that you complete to where you're constantly getting that extra cash. And that's definitely, I would say, something that when you're going, if you can bypass that simple looting, you can keep on track of, even if it's, this area has loot, even if it's not a contract and you're just moving to that area, it's staying on that track will, I feel like, definitely yields a lot better results than trying to get the little loot that's in random places, kind of.
Absolutely. And one of the things, if I may interject, or add to that I noticed, is it helps a lot when the rest of your team goes down. If you have 4 contracts done, because you can do a contract by yourself, and then you got that multiplier to buy them back already, and you earn that extra bonus.
That's right. That's right. And that's something I've noticed with SoCal too. That
was just
simply doing
that.
a king bounty, on a roof or something like that. If you don't have contracts around, that's a simple way to make a good amount of money and also keep that multiplier going with the contracts.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a good one.
Absolutely. And still, I know you had some questions that you wanted asked as well.
Yeah, I mean, just some general thoughts of like, I don't know if there's anything else better we could have done there. They were just constantly hunting us all the time, but just like, what do you think? Like, is there any way, like, is there a strategy to avoid those kind of guys, or do you just like have to deal with them?
In that scenario, I feel like if if we would have maybe committed, like grabbing that vehicle that was next to us before we got onto that roof, if we would have gotten that vehicle and got to the building we were kind of thinking we initially got to,
Oh, the Twin Towers?
Yeah, or the one next to it. Yeah,
That's-
that
yeah.
hotel.
Oh, yeah.
The one that we eventually planned to go to. We kind of it was, and that wasn't anyone's fault. We were just trying to figure out where we wanted to go. We got up to the top of the train.
Yeah.
We got more information that they're already up there, so we can't take that spot. So that's information that we didn't have before. But yeah, if we would have gotten in that car rather than going on the train, that's 45 seconds to a minute before that team would have showed up, and we would have completely taken that process out of there.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that if you can decide quickly of like where you're trying to move to within circle and get there efficiently, the amount of time that you can take in between is not always. You're not always aware of how long that's taking. Like we're moving up here, and then we're going to check this, and then it ends up taking a minute and a half, or something like that. And we could have already been in the place that we later are like, let's move here. You know. So it's tough. You don't always have all the information. But yeah, that's something that for sure. We could have maybe moved to that spot a little faster if we would have had more information sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
that's great.
But if you don't have it, you that's the luck of the draw. And we were
exactly.
And really, I mean, even when we got to the big tower first, where we fought that squad, and they were a damn good squad. You got to give them credit.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they were good. I mean, that's just how it is. You're going to run into it. But even when we were there, we were still sucking hind tit. In my opinion, we didn't have any resources. We were struggling. Plates were low. I mean, we were in that battle. Without anything, but that's just because of the location and how it worked out. And I think that just goes to show how important resources are. Always be ahead
100%.
of the game and not behind it, because we all were just trying. Even after you got back from when we bought you back, I mean, we're just trying to get to a position where we can make a move. And
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So
and it's so hard to keep on top of that in these lobbies, because while you're trying to do all these things, you've got complete like dogs chasing you that don't care about anything else except killing you. Like they couldn't care about anything.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you're just, I'm just trying to do a contract here, bro. Leave me alone.
Right? Exactly.
This is rude.
Yeah.
This is just rude.
Well, that's sometimes I feel like, and it's not every game that you can do it, but yeah, there's some games where you'll realize people are trying to fight you, but you can kind of like, you're not playing their game, you're playing your game, and it's like you won't get sucked into what they're trying to do, because they're just trying to kill people. They're not trying to win the game, and that's something, I mean, that's again picked it up from Cal a good amount, with that. Like we're just trying, we're gonna win, and you guys can do whatever you're gonna do. You can try to shoot at us, whatever, but it's like we're moving here and we're gonna do this. And yeah, obviously you can't always do that every game. There's gonna be people that are always on your back, and if circumstance arises like it was tonight, they're gonna be right on you.
That friggin' team, man, from the tallest state first. So the original fight, that's whatever. They knew we were up there. They pushed us. That's great. They were chasing us like all game until we were able to break out of train station and go do that flag at just outside of Pavone.
Yeah.
Like they
That's
knew we were still alive, and because when they must have seen you come back or something, and they just wanted us gone.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. The people you come across on here, it's weird how many times you'll see the same people trying to hunt you.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And one final thought that I will say, we played I've played in your lobbies. Steele's played in your lobbies. We did it with Outlaw. We did it with you, and it's a struggle. That makes 1,170 wins that more impressive. It's just that more. I mean, as we're talking, I'm going, how the hell does this cat got over 1,100 wins, right? So
I'm
it's impressive.
Honestly, I thank you for that. I appreciate that. But yeah, I feel like it's the team a lot. It's the team. Everyone sticking together. Everyone doing all the stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's the team a lot. And even with solo wins, that has come a lot from the teamwork and learning things within the team that can just apply towards solos in my mind.
Yeah. And I think it does. You're right. It is the team, but we stay together. We work together. We had the comms, and we still couldn't get it done. But
True.
that shows how good you guys really are, and it's overly impressive. And
there's some things you can't replace skill with.
No. And I just want to thank you very much. Still, I know you want to thank him. Great job, great interview. Thank you so
thanks,
much.
Man.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It was a great time, and I look forward to playing with you guys again.
Absolutely,
sure.
Absolutely. Hey,
Heck
everybody!
Yeah, man. Heck yeah, anytime.
Check him out on YouTube, Specter 502. He's on YouTube. He streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 to 6. Is that correct?
That's correct.
1 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. That's Eastern Time. Anyway, have a great evening. Thank you so much, Specter. We appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, you guys so much too. Have a great night.